Shalom, shalom, shalom. Brothers and sisters, giving honor and praise to the Creator, maker of heaven and earth. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael. This, brothers and sisters, is not going to be a long presentation or a long speech or anything of that sort. It's going to be actually very, very short. But it's something that I want to sit there and speak about and something to quote, get off of one chest as the saying goes. All right, so we can sit there and gain understanding. Now, brothers and sisters, addressing the matter my way, very short. Now, I want to state this that when I say my way, it's not, brothers and sisters, to try to say that my way is the highway and that's it, and my way is what it is, and forget any other kind of way of understanding. I'm not saying that. However, this is, brothers and sisters, a matter that must be spoken about. Now, I'm a male. The situation that will be spoken about will be something that was addressed to me, but the idea was that I would have never seen it or known exactly what it was. Let me explain. When a brother, in this case, not to be haughty, me, when I say giving honor and praise unto the Creator and the maker of heaven and earth, in the books that I write, in the videos that I've done, that's not a cliche just to sound good. That is, in my way, my quaterban or my offering before the Most High. The books, as well as the aspect of doing teachings live or otherwise. That is a gift that the Most High has given one. That is something that you are supposed to, male or female, give back to your people when the Most High has given it unto you. It is not to be taken as a joke. You understand? It is not to be taken as a light matter. Now, speaking of myself very briefly, my mother, may she rest in peace, raised me in the understanding of Israel since I was a baby. I remember hearing on the seventh day on the Shabbat things such as Mahayom, which means like what is today, or Ze'ed HaShabbat. Don't play, don't play on the Shabbat. I remember being told to make sure there was no leavening left inside of the kitchen when it came down to the Feast of Unleavened Bread. That was something that was ingrained and instilled in me since I was a child. You understand? And so now, blessed be the Most High, after in my own personal life, not even believing or thinking I will make it to the age that I am, being 38. You understand? There was a time in which I thought I would live to be past 31, 32. But I'm giving thanks to the Most High that I'm able to sit there and see the age that I currently am now. So with that being the case, and at the age of 22, being awarded and gifted by one of the elders in Israel, due to the topic here, I will not sit there and state the elder's name to drag him into this kind of situation here. That I was given an award stating that I would be officially known as Moreh Yeshaya Yisrael. You understand? There was a ceremony that was done in New York in 2002 in which I received that seal. All right. Now, in this channel, and I can sit there and post it for those who may want to see it later on, or you can just type in Moreh Yeshaya gives honor to his teachers. There's a list of male teachers and female teachers that I give honor and respect to. Now, I remember being inside of a congregation when I was 13, 14 years old, and I was called up to be what they call the maftir. That is to say, the person that's going to recite something or read something that coincides with the Torah portion for that particular Sabbath. The very first time I've done that, I was 13 years old. You understand? 2 years before that, I remember praying to the Most High. That's whom I give my homage and my respect to, the Creator. I remember leaving the Israelite congregation and going home and praying to the Most High and saying, help me with Hebrew, O Most High. And 2 days later, I was reading Hebrew. I didn't understand what I was reading, but the Most High was already guiding one steps into doing something. So when you begin to see certain things like that, this is not a joke, brothers and sisters. The teachings, the books, anything that you're presenting in the name of the Most High, it's like what it says in the Torah, the things that the children of Israel hallow That is to say that they set aside unto the Creator. This is not a game, brothers and sisters. In the year 2004, may she rest in peace, my mother passed away. So I had to sit back and recount on all of the wisdom that I was taught from my mother, may she rest in peace. You understand what I'm saying? So now we're talking now the years 2019. What I'm going to address is something that happened last year in 2018. Because maybe some people, no disrespect intended, may not know the pedigree, may not know the time put in, may not know the hours or the man hours or the respect or the aspect of caring that goes into doing a presentation. It's not something that's just sporadically done up. You understand? In order to sit there and get books to write your book, I have to sit there and have a job or some sign of honest income in order to buy the books, to be able to cite things in a book to write in order to sit there so my point can be understood. You have to put time, energy, understanding, respect, finances into the things that you want to sit there and have done. It says, and I quote, correct me if I'm wrong, commit your works to the Most High, and your thoughts shall be established. So, with that being the case, brothers and sisters, all right, we want to sit there and get into this particular topic for understanding purposes. All right? Remember, not being funny or nothing like that, there are people whose mothers and fathers died in this way of understanding. There are certain Israelites that parents have reared them in this. Now they're being in their 20s, 30s, and even 40s, or even older, whose parents reared them in the understanding of the Most High. You understand? He or she might be what you call second generation or even third generation of the understanding of Israel. And all of that still goes back to the glory of the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. The one who says, open your eyes, your Israel. Open your eyes, this is your truth. Open your eyes to your ethnicity. Open your eyes, this is the Lord's statutes and commandments. This is you. It's the Most High who causes that to be open. So, brothers and sisters, there's a portion when Elisha the prophet was with a child in the book of Kings. And the child saw that there was an army going against Israel. And Elisha said, oh, may the Most High open his eyes to see. And then when the child's eyes was open, one saw the hosts of the Most High, left and right upon the mountains. You understand? So this is something we want to sit there and talk about for edification purposes, brothers and sisters. So, with that being said, and remembering, anything that a person wants, they got to work hard and smart for it. So let's see, brothers and sisters, first, what we can glean out of reading something out of the Apocrypha, which is not cited in the PowerPoint, but I'm going to read it. What I'm reading comes from the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 1. When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. It says, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits. Brothers and sisters, with that being the case, all right, when you do good, know to whom you do it to. Because everybody, no disrespect intended, is not built for everything. You'll be surprised, and this is no disrespect or any shot saying against any brother or sister, but not everybody is built for, quote, that work, whatever that work is. Give a case in point in the scriptures. The Most High told, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was Gideon, in the book of Judges, all the people who lap up the water a certain way, nope, that's not who I want in the army. Everyone who laps it like a dog, that's who I want. Everybody who puts their hands to the water and then drink it from there, that person is disqualified from that particular war. The Most High deals with the way that he wants to deal. As it says in Psalms, the Most High dwells in the heavens. Whatsoever it does, whatever he pleases, he does. He does whatever he pleases. That's why we say There's none that judge him, yet he is the one who judges all. You understand? Now, this is, as stated, a very short presentation. All right? So that way it can be noted for understanding purposes. Remember, we read, when thou doest good, know to whom thou doest it. Everybody does not deserve every blessing that you may even have. You understand? The Most High spoke about Abraham being blessed, as well as Abraham being a blessing. So it's not just about bless me, bless me, bless me, help me, bless me, I need help, oh, woe is me. Everything ain't about that. Sometimes you are the blessing to somebody, and sometimes he or she, quote, no disrespect intended, is not worthy of the blessing that you have. And you can tell because once it's shared to him or her, he or she will react accordingly. Give an example. When somebody gave me a book, now this may sound pretty shocking because people swear Yeshaya is a racist. No, I'm not. I got a grammar Hebrew book from a white Jewish woman one time. I was very thankful. But you will have those, like another white Jewish teacher. I sent a letter inside of her mailbox in the high school, and I said, I would like to watch the tape on the so-called Falashas, the Israelites in Ethiopia. She let me hold that videotape on the Beta Yisrael, the so-called Falashas in Ethiopia. I didn't expect that white teacher to show me and let me hold for a couple of days a tape about black people in Ethiopia saying they the house of Israel, and I'm a black student inside of a public high school in New York. So of course I was thankful. This is why it says, know to whom thou doest good. When you see the PowerPoints, not this one in particular, but the other ones like last night and the other ones on this channel, and you see it looking fancy with the fading in and the fading out and the different pictures in the background, that's done by a sister I know. I don't know how to do all of that work. I am thankful to the creator that that sister is willing to help me. When you see the videos that are being redone with music in the background, that is another sister that helps me with that. I am thankful to the creator for that. This is why we can understand when it says, know to whom thou doest good. Because believe it or not, everybody is not deserving of that good. Case in point, name will not be shown nor announced. But I want this to be shown and known because this is what happens when people, no offense intended, you're the moray and you're a good teacher. Let's see what they say about you when they don't think you know what's going on. They swear up and down, you're smart, you're a moray, you're a good teacher. I would like to ask you this, that, and the third. Let's see what some of them say when they think you don't know. Somebody thought the Most High opened one's eyes and then closed it to somebody else. No, Israelites, we got to sit back and think. If our eyes was open to this truth, why would we try to fool one another? If we're saying those are Khazars, they converts, they the true house of Judah, but you think you woke to this truth to try to fool somebody else? You think the Most High opened your eyes to make sure somebody else stays closed? No, that's not what it is. So this is something we want to talk about. But remember, everybody who quote unquote is your fan, F-A-N, sorry, not fan, but fan, who cheers for you, quote unquote, all of them don't have your best interests at heart. Some talk against you behind your back negatively, but they may assume or think you don't know what it is. So let's go what we're talking about right here so we can see what it is. I did not sit there and show the person's name. I did not do that because I don't want no one to be dragged through the mud. That's why in this teaching, I mentioned none of my teachers' names because I didn't want their name dragged through the mud with all of this, so forth and so on. Here's what was said of a brother, me, by someone who perhaps may have not thought that a brother had more than one Facebook account and which the person was friends on different Facebook accounts. So when a brother blocked or was blocked, another person went on a quote tangent or got in one's feelings and spoke against a brother without realizing only thing I had to do was go on the other page to see what was said about me. That's why it's important to make sure one keeps their af, their chotem. Af means nose, chotem means nose. Keep it tahora, clean. Tahor is clean, but because nose is a body part, in Hebrew, the body part to represent it in the feminine. So that's why I said tahora. Here's what was said about a brother, me. Wait, if you were really trying to teach me, whoever this person is, to be anonymous, share knowledge, then why hit me up 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning? I'm going to answer that. So that way there will be no misunderstanding between one who is respected or understood to be a more or a teacher and one who accepts in one's life a said more or a said teacher. I do deal, unfortunately, with insomnia. I do wake up at least 2 or 3 times every night. No matter what night it is, a weekend night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. It happened last night. It happened the night before. The pattern continuing, it might happen this night again. Not to get too personal, I book flights at 4 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning because I travel from state to state. I research things and buy things on Amazon 2, 3, 4 in the morning because I might be up then. Because when a person, unfortunately, is dealing with insomnia, he or she wakes up and it may not be the easiest for him or her to go back to sleep. Sometimes, not to get too personal, I wake up, have to use the restroom at night, and then find it difficult to go back to sleep. So what do? I go on Facebook, I watch a video, I do this or that. So now that that is understood, I hope he or she can understand why a video was sent, why a document was sent at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. The things that was sent is all still in one's inbox. Hebrew class 2, Hebrew class 3. It was not, hey, what you doing? What you wearing? That's not how a brother came into, okay, you can figure now the gender now by that point. A sister's inbox at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. You understand? There are several brothers and sisters. I am what you call non-messianic. Some people want to call me that. I call it Old Testament based. There are many said messianics who give a brother a lot of love and respect. This is not to be haughty. I am one of the few, quote unquote, non-messianics that is on the acclaimed Maccabees TV, which is ran by mainly messianic brothers. You understand? So the point I'm saying in this particular aspect, if you thought that a brother was not being straight up and dealing with the Most High while sharing a Hebrew class that was done, while sharing a teaching in history that was done, while you can never be able to show, hey, what you wearing at 4 a.m.? What you doing? Boo, you can't come at a brother like that because a brother didn't come at you like that. So I hope it can be understood. Why? Because I want to answer the question. Because somebody asked to put question marks behind it. So I'm going to give the adult one's respect to answer your question because perhaps because one Facebook page was blocked, one did not realize a brother had more than one page and you was friends or more than one page of the same person. So when a person was blocked, one went to the other page and scrolled through and this is what's seen. So I want that to be answered. You understand? So with that, hopefully it's understood. Peace.